Please remember to check out our other videos and click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you get notifications each time we upload another video. This week we're converting this 95,000 mile 7-year-old Gen 2 Nissan Leaf, which happens to be a taxi. The kit has been supplied by Dutch company Muxan, who many of you will have heard of or indeed dealt with. It comes with everything that you'd need down to nuts, bolts and washers, and has great support on the phone should you need it. It also has step-by-step instructions to guide you through the process that are very clear and concise. We started off with Matt stripping down the wiring in the footwell and myself in the boot removing all the trim.
Right, we have worked out where all the cam bridges go. We've got the HV harness that runs right the way down there. You can see that all the boot's empty now. If I just go into the back, you can see that it follows this down from the C pillar down to the B pillar, and then if we go into the, just got to be careful of the doors there on the ramp, then if we go down here you'll be able to see that that comes down to another cam bridge, and these locate into this wiring harness just down there. So we've just basically been working out where everything goes, and we know that they plug in, and because it's our first one, it's taken a little bit longer than it probably should do, but we're probably an hour and a half in now, so it's not going too bad, but that's where we're at. And Matt's just now popping the MSD, so slightly different from the Gen 1 that we did a couple of weeks ago. And that's it, it's going up in the air, so we can remove the battery pack. Just pulling the HV wire in now. As I said before, these are designed not to fall off, so it's tricky. There we go, straight out. And that's it, that's all three disconnected. So we've got LV harness on the right, HV connections for the motor and inverter, and then on the left that's for the heater. So right, ready to get the battery out.
As you may have seen in our previous videos, removing the pack is really easy and takes around 10 minutes.
What are we doing here, Matt?
We are feeding the high voltage cables for the new battery pack in the back down through so that we can connect them underneath the car. Excellent. So we leave a little bit of the conduit there so that we don't have any chafing, and we've got some protection for the cable.
Excellent.
So we bring those cables into the back to connect later.
And that's where the range extenders go in
the boot.
Through that gap there.
Yeah.
Okay,
we just need to go underneath and steady this grommet.
Excellent.
Here we are measuring the HV cabling in order to cut it correctly so we can add the extender wiring later on. It's important to offset them so they don't clash when installed. This is also covered in the instructions. Now we're attaching the end connections that need to be crimped securely and will require the correct tooling. Next we add a resin housing that will electrically insulate and protect them when in use. And finally we add the heat shrinks to further enhance the isolation and weather protection.
We're going to put the battery back in a second, and that should be it. You happy so far, Matt?
I'm happy, yeah.
Excellent.
We also needed to upgrade the rear suspension. These are supplied in the kit and will take into account the extra weight that the Leaf will now carry. Next we fit the battery box, which is a nice tight fit and utilises all the space the Leaf boot provides. Now we can offer it the battery, and to our surprise it wasn't too difficult to fit once we had worked out how to lift it. It dropped snugly into place and again utilises all available space the battery box has to offer.
So we need to power the car up. The car will think that it's in its normal state. We need to check the voltage and polarity of these cables here. Okay, so we have just powered the car up. Let's see what our state of charge is. 86% state of charge. Okay, we are now all wired up. Everything's in. What range are we showing there, Matt?
At 168 miles and on 9 bars.
Yeah.
Sorry, 11 bars, not 12. So that is not bad at all.
The first thing is we upgraded the rear suspension. That comes in the kit. If we come around to the boot, the finish is actually really tidy. It's still a really usable boot space. Okay.
Well drive. This is actually a taxi, so it gets a proper drive.
So we'll leave you with that, guys. So if you want one doing, speak to this guy. He'll be doing it on his own, I can tell you. And he can give you some prices on it. And if you want the extra range,
it can be done. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in another video next week. So take care. Bye for now.